Ryan said that after the game, Nazem and Michael just told the group, like, the last 30 minutes is how we want to play, and we've shown that we can hang around with teams like that. Like, did you feel that way, and what do you feel about that message?
Yeah, I don't think it's hanging around with teams. I think there's a way that we have to play, and I thought the first 6 minutes of the game, we were pretty good, and then we slowed it down in the neutral zone, and we spent about 2.5 minutes in our own zone, and I think from that point it shifted for the rest of the first period and into the second before we got back to trying to play the way we need to play to have success. So I don't think it's hanging with teams. I think it's just making sure that we're clear on the direction and the way or style that we have to play.
The numbers sort of came back, but it did feel like they were sort of pretty dominant on face-offs early in the game.
They scored 2 goals off face-offs, so there was a big issue for our club in that area tonight.
Brian, how do you think Pospisil looked playing on the wing tonight?
I thought he was fine. He had more hits. He was physical for us. A few of his puck touches I think could have been a little bit better, but he was skating tonight.
A little bit too much to ask for your goaltender tonight, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they're a shot volume team. So that's one of the hard parts about playing Carolina is they shoot the puck a lot, so your goalie has to always be ready because they're coming from bad angles, long shots, wherever it is. So you expect the shot totals to be a little bit higher against them, for sure, but I thought there were stretches where we got away from how we have to play, where we opened ourselves up way too much, and he had to make too many saves, for sure.
What was part of that was one of those stretches, the first 5 minutes of the second period just seemed like that's where the game was lost to me. But.
Yeah, it was for sure, without a doubt, and I thought we sagged at that point where we got away from how we have to play. You see, when we got a few hits as the game went going, we started to get the building more involved. Once we started to play a little bit more to the way we have to consistently play.
My sense is that a lot of fans will go, well, you know what, we had 5 wins and a tie. This is not a big deal. I'm assuming that's not the way your room will take this.
I would hope they don't. It's a hard league to win in, and you take your foot off for a second, and our team is when you look at the way we have to play, it's so important for us to be consistent with what we do, and I don't think for the last couple games we've been there for 60 minutes stretches, but we are not a team that cannot play 60 minutes.
Ryan, did you get an explanation on the McKenzie penalty at the end of the second there?
Yeah, it was just that he felt like McKenzie shouldn't have shot the puck at that stretch. I didn't hear the whistle on the bench. It wasn't a loud whistle in my opinion, but I get it.
Do you look at the 2 goals that were just off of defensive zone faceoffs? Like, how do you guys prevent that, or is that a little bit cause for concern or anything? Or?
No, I think that's an area that we have to get better in. One, your centermen have to dig in harder. If you're losing faceoffs, then you expect your players to block shots. And then 3, you have to make sure you're much harder around your net front. So there are no second opportunities in front. So that, to me, is all work related.